Okay, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I've got my official Premier League predictions 23-24. Now I am filming this the day before the Premier League starts. I'm so excited because you have to take into account that some transfers will be made after this. I actually made these the other day, so even now there's been big news since. But yeah, let's get into it. 20th, I am going with Luton. I think Luton, they made it to the Prem, that's already a massive success for them. I think they've made some good business. Ross Barkley's an interesting one, to be very 50-50 there. The guy on there from City, I can't remember the name. But I like what Luton are doing, but I feel like they will be going straight down. But you never know, you set up a good squad now, get relegated, come straight back up, parachute payments. Could have them in a bit of a better spot, we don't know yet though. But for me, Luton, I've got them 20th. Next up, Sheffield United, another newly promoted team going straight back down. I think if I was to do this now, I would actually put Sheffield United below Luton. I think they've sold their best players. They haven't really got any replacements as of right now. The home form's going to be good, most likely because of Bramall Lane. But I just think it's going to be a horrible season for Sheffield United, to be honest. Last going down, maybe a bit of a shock. I'm going with Bournemouth. Now, I don't know why, but it's just a gut feeling. I don't know why, but I just feel it. I feel like they've got a good manager in. I feel like they've got a good squad, but I just feel Bournemouth are going down. I don't know why. Gut feeling, don't come for me. That's just, I don't know. It just came to me, so I've got Bournemouth 18th. Next up, Wolves 17th. I think Wolves, they could be in trouble this season, to be honest. I think if they survive, will be last day of the season stuff. I just think we'll see FFP issues, Lopetegui, Walker, Gary O'Neill. It's a good replacement. Is he going to be good enough to keep him up? I'm not sure. In the end, I think their squad, despite losing big players, I think their squad is just about good enough. But they need to be putting goals as their strikers. Cunha and the other guy, I forgot his name, they need to step up. 16th, Everton. Everton, another team with FFP issues. For me, they just haven't done enough this summer. Obviously, they can't really afford to. But for me, just haven't done enough to, get a massive improvement. 15th, Nottingham Forest. Obviously, last season, a bit of a hectic first season back for them. This summer, it's been a lot less chaotic. They brought Bonarena in, Alanga, a few others. For me, I think they're building something now. The players are a lot more used to each other. I think that's going to help them. So yeah, 15th Forest. Next up, the newly promoted team is Burnley. I've got them 14th. Obviously, they get underway tomorrow against City, our first game. I think they'll do alright, to be honest. 13th, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, they've lost Zaha. I don't think it's going to be a big loss as some people actually think it might be, to be honest. They've got Eze, as of right now, they've got Elise, us and City are both interested in him, but I think he'll probably stay. I wonder how Hodgson will do, because whenever you seem to hire a temporary manager on a permanent basis, it never really seems to go right, so I wonder how Hodgson will do. Yeah, Crystal Palace 13th. Fulham, I've got Fulham 12th. Another team who look a bit chaotic right now. I feel like they're just about going to be good enough to beat all the teams below them. Realistically, they could be 15th, they could be even lower, but yeah, I feel like despite the chaos of the striker incident, Will Mitrovic play, will he not? Pauline are injured. Despite all this, I do think they'll just about be good enough to get 12th, and I think the position will be better than what the actual season will be. Next up, another London team, 3 London teams in a row. I've got West Ham in 11th, Conference League champions. Obviously, they've got to deal with Europa League and Premier League. I've got Declan Rice, got Edson Alvarez in, decent replacement, getting James Ward-Prowse, looks like they're getting Maguire as well. So some good business there. Quetta, he could go, what could be a worry for them? So I just think they'll just be big enough to just be better than everyone else below them. 10th place, Brentford. 4th London team in a row, I've got them 10th. Obviously, Ivan Toney, he's not there for them, scoring 19 goals last season. He's not there until January now, and that's going to be a big loss to them. But at the same time, they have got Bournemouth, they have got Visa. At the same time, when you take away a striker who scored 19 goals, that's big. Also, they could lose David Raya on loan as well. They're taking big knocks, Brentford. Next up in ninth place, I've got Brighton. Obviously, you've got Europa League and Premier League to deal with. I wonder how we'll balance that out. Made some good signings. João Pedro, James Milner, Mohamed Buhard from Dortmund. So yes, a good sign. They've got a decent squad still. Seeing Toma, Gross, Undav. Obviously, they have lost Lance McAllister, Casado. We're actually expecting a final decision on Casado tonight, depending on who bids higher out of Chelsea and Liverpool. So that could be a bit of a big loss. But for me, to be honest, I think they'll be there anyway because I don't think Brentford will be good enough to catch them. I definitely don't think they're going to be good enough to catch the team next up. So yeah. Talk about the team next up. I want Aston Villa at 8th. However, with Harry Kane looking like he's going to leave Tottenham, I think they might go up to 7th, to be honest. So keep that in mind. I think that's something I really like what Emery's doing there. They're playing some really nice football. Also, they have got Conference League to go alongside this season, but I think they've got a good chance in that. I think they've got a good squad if Watkins can keep doing what he did last season. They've obviously got Diaby and Pau Torres. They've got a really good squad to Aston Villa. And to be honest, I've put them 8th, but that's only because they've got to go with Conference League alongside. If they didn't have Conference League, then they could easily be fighting for that 6th, maybe even 5th, based off last season. So, yeah, fair play to them. And as I said, I've got Tottenham 7th, but if they lose Harry Kane, which like they will, then I'd probably put Villa above Tottenham. So yeah, Tottenham 7th, as I said. They made some good few signs under Postecoglou. I don't know, I feel like they're still very much in the beginning of a transition. You know, it's not the best squad ever. I think they'll struggle this season. And if they lose Harry Kane, that is dreadful for them. They're going to really struggle if they lose Harry Kane, to be honest. I think how well Harry Kane did them last season. When you're Son, Kulevsky, if they don't step up, then it's going to be a season to forget for Tottenham. Next up, a 6th place, I've got Newcastle United. Another team juggling Europe alongside the Premier League for the first time in a while. Because they've got Champions League as well, so it's big. But I do like their summer signings. Tino Livramento I like, Harvey Barnes I like. So I don't mind what they're doing right now. I think they've got a very good squad. But once again, just juggling them two together is going to be hard for them. So I've got them dropped down to 6th. And you've also got other teams improving from last season. Talking about other teams improved from last season, we got us next. I've put us in 5th. Obviously, potential Champions League spot if Premier League keeps its number one ranking. And also, I think I'll take 5th, to be honest. Especially if we get this Champions League. But I think we haven't got Europe. We've got a very young squad. It's going to be an exciting, interesting season. We're going to need a bit of patience because of how young the squad is. Yeah, I don't think we've got what it takes yet to crack into the top 4. But I do think we're better than the teams I've put above us. So 4th place, I've gone with Manchester United. Honestly, 4th to 2nd could have been anywhere around, but I'm going to go Man United 4th. I don't think they've had the best chance of winner they could have had and what they would have liked. So I think there's still a few they would have liked to improve on, get a better squad depth. I think they still want to get a few players out. Obviously, there's still time left in the transfer window, that can still happen. But that's just mainly the reason why I've got 4th. Obviously, Højlund, wonder how he's going to do. Another young player, might take a while to settle in. And they haven't really got another striker, so they need to make a straight impact, but that'd be harsh to expect that. I think they're still doing something good, but I feel like they haven't really had the sum to push on that much. 3rd, I've got Liverpool, and I mean, we all know what Liverpool's like. They can have a really bad season, but they'll bounce back straight away. I still think they need to sign a few players more stuff like Casado, a CDM, whether that is Casado or whether it be Lavia. I think they need a CDM still. And you put a CDM in that team and it's pretty solid, to be honest. I think going forward, they're fine. They've made some nice additions to the other midfield. It's just that one hole in the spot. Defensive-wise, it's not too bad. It works. So, yeah, 3rd for Liverpool. Next, I've gone with Arsenal again. The Community Shield winners, I've got them 2nd. Declan Rice, obviously, big money. Havertz in, it's still a tricky one for me, but yeah. Once again, Arteta's building it. I think they have improved. Timber's a very good signing. Once again, Rice. Rice and Partey in double pivot role. I wonder how that will work. Yeah, 2nd for Arsenal for me. And that's just because Man City first. They're unstoppable. There's 10% of me what says Man City won't win. I'll get into that in a second why. But the other 90% is 100% nailed on Man City. They're unbelievable and they have a chance of breaking history here. They'll be the first ever team in England to win 4 in a row. And that's crazy. And that's the only reason why I'm just a little corner of my mind saying, are you sure? Because to do that, there's a reason why it's never been done before. It's incredibly hard, but they've won the Champions League now. I think Pep's going to keep that team hungry, and I think they'll go all out, focus on the Premier League, because they've got a chance to break an unbelievable record, and it will, it's a record we probably won't see broken for a long time, especially with a lot of new teams like us, Arsenal, United, all building and making good squads. So they have a chance of something ridiculous this season. I think they will do it. So yeah, they're my Premier League predictions for this season. What are yours? Put in your winners, put in your relegation, top 4, give it all. Thanks for watching. See ya.